Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading. Now it's a sad old world out there at the moment, very sad. And I could in fact change the name of this tarot channel to Sad World Tarot at the moment. But I am trying to keep the energy light here for the time being, very purposefully. So those of you who don't necessarily approve of my choice of topics, that is why I'm reading on things right now and will be for a while, things that are as light and frivolous as possible. And amongst those things, I personally, and this is my own personal choice, classify tales of the Harkles' imminent divorce as a light-hearted subject that we all really don't care about, and let's have some fun and look and see what is going on in their world, in that mansion, or possibly in Ellen's mansion, where one of them might be stacked up. Who came out? As I'm shuffling, I'm in my pre-shuffle, Old Scratch himself, and I am using, put him back, I am using the After Tarot for this reading. I'm going to do a relationship spread, past, present and future spread, 10 card spread, looking at the energy of them in the past and current energy, where our real attention is going to be focused, and then outcome. And I am limiting the timing of this reading to this year for the outcome. 2022, tell us. I have done some readings already on this subject, and it seems to be getting closer and closer, the D word. And Markle News One put out on her Instagram channel that she had heard that there should have been discussions in February in London with the Queen's lawyers, the divorce, discussing that, but then of course the Queen was taken ill with a dread disease, and so those talks were shelved. So that was the one story that's going around. The other thing is Bark Jack, of course, Teresa Longo fans. They had their Twitter account suspended, but they're on their own blog now, and they say they are trying to verify reports of volatility. There is a ton of resentment, but the two are still tolerant of each other. Even though their relationship is turbulent, they are still tolerant of each other. So Harry on the left of the spread, Harry up in the high cards up here that I'm just putting down. Energy between the two of them. Meghan in the low cards, and it wasn't done deliberately, it's just I decided Harry and Meghan. Harry outcome, Meghan outcome. Let's shuffle them along a bit. And a very simple spread, past energy, future energy, 2022, Harry now, Meghan now, energy between them now. It's a nice spread to do if you are looking at situations between people. Tells you, it gives you a lot of information, and you can generally work things out. And look what came out again at the bottom of the deck, the Devil in reverse. That is when it's upright, toxic relationship. You can see the couple there, the bottom, chained to the Devil. We've got the card in reverse. That is the ending of a toxic relationship, trying to free yourself, unchain yourself from the Devil. Unchain my heart comes to mind, and may in fact be the title of this reading. It wasn't the title I intended, but there we go. That's what's going on. Underlying energy colors all the rest of the cards. They're all about getting out of this toxic situation. So let's have a look at Harry in the recent past. How has he been going? Very depressed, very miserable. No surprise, the sun in reverse. We see it wherever he goes. He's scowling, he's looking like thunder, he's looking really quite ill, very, very unhappy. That's literally unhappiness. The sun in reverse, things not going the way he thought they were going to go. He thought they were going to be marvelous. Of course, it's the Leo card as well, so the Leo in reverse. He has been feeling the wrath of the Leo, not the happy sunny side of the Leo, but the difficult side of the Leo, the tantrums, the ego. No offense to Leos, my father was a Leo. I have Leo in my chart, but a difficult energy when it's not a happy, sunshiny Leo. Let's put it like that. And he seems to have been on the receiving end of some of that. Meghan, how has Meghan been doing in the recent past? 4 of Swords in reverse. Isn't it interesting that that card in particular has come out? Because when I did the reading yesterday on Meghan and where is she, and is she possibly, allegedly, staying at Ellen's new home in Montecito, out came the 4 of Swords. As far as I can recall, it came out in the upright position, hiding out. She was hiding out. Recent energy, hiding out, but not successfully. Trying to heal, but not able to heal. Not able to rest, not able to recover. It is the card of defeat, the 4 of Swords. Very clearly, you can see that in these after tarot cards. The Knight lying there, the 3 swords down, his own sword beneath him, out of action. He's been defeated. He is now in the after tarot, receiving the help and succor of a woman, a lady who has come to help him. But in the normal Rider-Waite, he's there alone, trying to rest, trying to heal, trying to recover. And it is also the card of ruined reputation, and particularly when it is in the reverse. Madame Markle, suffering from reputational damage, has retreated. She's trying to heal. She's trying to recover. Not going well. It's not going well for her. So that is their recent past. I think pretty accurate. Thank you, After Tarot, and thank you, Universe. Let's see Prince Harry right now, current energy. We have the 2 cards. We have the Star and we have the Page of Swords in reverse. And we read these 2 together, they color each other, they interpret each other. So the Star is about healing, the Star is about faith and hope, that you're hoping that at some level things are going to improve, they're going to get better, your luck is going to turn, that the divine will shower blessings down on you and it will all improve. The Page of Swords in reverse is very negative communications, hostile communications, aggressive communications. It's also the card of watchfulness, being on high alert, being suspicious, being guarded, lawsuits, that kind of thing in the Page of Swords in reverse. It's a nasty little card, really. It's a nasty little energy. It is being quite defensive, but being possibly attacking out of the need to defend yourself. You go on the attack, that kind of energy. The Page of Swords is doing a lot of skulking on the net and snooping and spying. Instead of being an upright and open energy, it's a hidden energy. So he's trying to restore his faith. He's trying to get better. He is trying to find a new path. The Star is about your purpose. He's trying to find a new purpose, but it is not going well. He himself is personally being attacked with that Page of Swords in reverse, being attacked online, social media, the usual stuff. But also maybe being attacked in a more forthright way. Newspapers, a lot of scathing articles coming out about him. Everything he does gets knocked down. So hopeful, optimistic, trying something new, trying to find his path, trying to find his purpose, trying to heal. We've got lights here. We've got the Sun in reverse in his past. He's got the Star now. He would like to be the Star. He would like to be also in that starring role. Netflix star, Spotify star, the King of America star, whatever he wants to be, the star of the royal family. Mr. Popular, he thinks that book is going to restore his popularity, but he keeps being knocked down with his Page of Swords in reverse. He keeps being knocked down by criticism, negativity, even though apparently they don't tolerate negativity in their world. The Page of Swords here is about a lot of negativity, so whatever he's trying is not going very well. Let's put it that way. A very long-winded way of saying that, and the dog agrees. The dog is on his bed. He may be going to start scratching at the door now, which I know upsets some of you. But it's just the dog's way of coming and going. And normally he has the door open. He doesn't understand why. Sometimes, just sometimes, the door is closed. He started this reading on his bed. He may end up here in the room with me where I am busy doing the tarot reading. Just to explain. Meghan, how is Meghan? We have 2 cards for her present energy. King of Pentacles in reverse does not bode well for Prince Harry. And the 5 of Swords in reverse, let's show you. That's the King of Pentacles, but it's come out in reverse. That's the Prince Harry card, the Earth sign man, but he's in reverse. She's done with him. And the 5 of Swords is, of course, conflict, a loss of fighting with that King of Pentacles. But she's also done with fighting with him, I think. In just the energy that I'm getting with this devil here, sitting here at the devil in reverse, which is colouring all of this. He wants to escape this toxic relationship. He wants to renew his popularity, become the popular one again. She is over it. She's over this King of Pentacles, this failed King of Pentacles, because he's in reverse. He is a failed businessman. He hasn't made money. He was supposed to make all these millions, if not billions. He has not. Although there are some theories out there, I know, that say that he has made a ton of money out of Better Up. I personally don't think so. I'm not seeing it in the cards. I'm seeing financial trouble wherever I look, and the King of Pentacles coming out. He's failed. Oh yeah, he's failed in his deal making, in his being the big boss, and his being the big cheese, and in his being a husband as well, because the King of Pentacles is all about being a husband. It is about being there. It's the shoulder you cry on. It's the loyal and dependable one. It's the person who always is there, who always supports you, who goes out and works hard, and comes home when he says he's coming home, and doesn't go on huge drinking benders and squander all your money or sign deals that aren't possible to live up to, that kind of thing, write promise books that he's not able to write. King of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. This has been exhausting with him. Fighting. It's the hollow victory card, the Five of Swords, and when it's in the reverse, as I always say, you can read reversals in various ways, but the basic way of reading reversals is to read the opposite. And the opposite of the Five of Swords is ending the conflict, giving up, basically. It's not worth fighting anymore. What's the point? What's the use? Send him out in his little howdy-doody outfit. Send him out, send him away, off to the Super Bowl, off to the rodeo. Go far away from me as possible. I'm going to go and hide at Ellen's, allegedly. Let's throw one of those in. Haven't had one of those for the past few sentences. So this is not the picture of a loving couple so far. Let's just say Sun in reverse, major arcana. She, the Four of Swords in reverse, ruined reputation, trying to heal, can't heal. She's fed up with him. King of Pentacles in reverse, sick of fighting with him. The Five of Swords are not only fighting with him, but all the battles that they have been through together. Their relationship, the fuel for their relationship seems to be conflict with each other, possibly, well, definitely from these cards, and conflict with everyone else as well. And some couples thrive on that. It's us against them, Romeo and Juliet kind of a vibe. But most couples do not thrive on conflict with the world around them. And he, of course, trying to renew his reputation, trying to find his new starring role in the world, but not having much joy with that little Page of Swords, stabby in the background. You can shut down Bark Jack, you can shut down Teresa Longo fans account on Twitter, but they're going to pop up somewhere else, aren't they? There's the Page of Swords. Now, sorry about that, I just had to stop for a message from my sister who popped up while I was doing this reading, rather surprisingly. And I forgot to put my microphone back on, so sorry about that. Let's repeat that. I had to stop briefly for a message from my sister and forgot to put my mic on when I resumed the reading. But let's see their mutual energy. The King of Swords, lawyers, and the Fool in reverse. That tells me the D word. The rumours about it, the allegations are spot on. King of Swords is lawyers. It's one of the cards for lawyers. Fluffy has just arrived in the room. If you hear scratching and bells, that is her. And the dog has arrived in the room too to join us for this discussion about the King of Swords. The King of Swords is lawyers, is cutting, is ending, is making a very firm decision, a very wise decision, a shrewd decision. It's over. And why do I say it's over? Because we have the Fool in reverse. The Fool, when he's upright, is starting a new adventure, exciting new paths, and exciting new journey. The Fool in reverse, no restarting this. It is not possible to rekindle the relationship. It is over, and now it is the time for regret. Oh, what a foolish decision it was to marry. Oh, how reckless we were, how rash we were, how silly we were, and what fools we are going to look when the news breaks that it is all over. Very clear cards, these. I was actually going to, at the end of this reading, but it has rattled on already for a while, I was actually going to just throw some cards and see yes, no type of cards. We have our yes answer there already. And the current energies, what's going on between them right now. I don't get any hint there of love. I've got no cups in this reading. I've got swords, 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 major arcana of disappointment, devil here again, let's remember that. And the outcome of all of this mess for Harry, a very clear Ten of Cups in reverse. And for Meghan, she's on to the next one. And I'm going to now choke laughing about it with the Seven of Cups. Harry's dream is over. 10 of Cups in reverse. His dream of happy families, and it's rather sad actually, because he did, I think, genuinely believe that he had found the one. It was going to be happy ever after. He was going to outshine William and Catherine with his great romance, his great love affair, and everybody was going to be so in awe of this, the perfect wife, the perfect couple, and not so much. With this 10 of Cups in reverse, this is a bitter ending for him to this dream. And it's very public, of course. No hiding from this. It's going to be really quite devastating for him with that 10 of Cups in reverse. Very painful. And we can see from these cards, I know that many of you are very disappointed with the royal family, in particular with Prince Charles, for the way he is handling the situation at the moment and seemingly leaving doors open, photos up on his table when he's interviewed. Tess's dad now shouting at Tess. Sorry about that. She's in her busy barky mode for the afternoon. But hurling insults at the neighbours. But it's over for Harry in the future. And Meghan is on to the next one with the 7 of Cups. She's definitely on to the next one. She's going to be scouting her possibilities, her options. Who's next? She definitely believes she's got new possibilities there. Remember, of course, that when you see these 7 of Cups, these 7 cups there, some of them are booby prizes. They are not all what they seem. And it's just a card of self-delusion, really, believing that things are possible still, but they actually aren't. The 7 of Cups, it doesn't necessarily bode well for her, but she is going to be sailing on. She is allegedly a narcissist. They don't sob into their pillows for long, if at all, and then they pick themselves up and on they go. Fluffy is eating a little snack while I say all of this. That's the chomping in the background. But yeah, it looks to me very clearly as if this is over. The energy right now, very negative. There's no good cards here. The only positive card is the star card for Prince Harry, who is trying desperately to become Mr. Popular again and get a leading role somewhere. One of his ventures, hoping desperately, is going to work, but every time he tries something, it gets knocked down, and outcome for him particularly is going to be devastating. It's going to be very depressing. He is already depressed. The Sun in reverse, of course, in the past energy is the card of literally depression. So both of them, depression there and some kind of problem that she has that she's not healing from. So very, very miserable in the past. A lot of conflict, and now lawyers. And it's over, no chance of a restart with this relationship. So hope that made sense. I'm sorry about the break in the middle of it all and the endless animal sound effects, but it is their busy time of the day. It just happens to be when it's my time, my free time to do readings, is when they are out and about and eating and barking and visiting all of us in the house, not just me. So very busy time. Anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.